Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I am Cher. A little bit about me here if you are new. I love to talk about beauty topics, especially like makeup looks, beauty product reviews. I'm also a professional makeup artist, so I talk a lot about my business, behind the scenes vlogs, that kind of thing, as well as travel vlogs. I really love travel as well. I love to bring you along with me. So if these things really interest you, don't forget to hit that big old like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. I'm trying to grow my channel here. So today's topic is going to be another beauty one. We're going to be doing the Jeffree Star Wedding Star Collection. First impressions and review. So if that interests you, come on along with me and we'll chat about it for a minute. I was so intrigued because, like I said, I'm a professional makeup artist. I actually do a lot of bridal makeup. So weddings is kind of like the bread and butter for makeup artists. And so when I heard Wedding Star, I thought, okay, I have to have it. I have to check it out. I personally love the Jeffree Star formula too. So those two in combination, I was just like so intrigued. I was like, I'm sorry, I have to have it. Now, I'm not a drag makeup artist. I think a lot of people know Jeffree Star makeup as being more like a drag makeup. Very colorful, very loud, and that's not what most typical folks are doing for their wedding. They're usually very toned down, pretty soft champagnes and sparkles or smoky eyes or something, you know, very standard classic makeup. Jeffree Star's not known for classic makeup. And then when the packaging got here, you guys, this is what was in the packaging. So my 10-year-old son saw this and was just like, Mom! I'm like, honey, it's Jeffree Star. And then he told me, don't show it. Don't show it on your YouTube because you're going to have to do an age restriction, Mom. My son, he's all about the YouTubes. My challenge and point of this video, though, is going to be, I'm going to do a little different take on the review. I've seen a few reviews on this, and most everybody who did it, you know, they did the colorful, amazing looks that were so talented, so creative, love them. But I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to try to make a very wearable, toned down look that I would do typically on my bridal clients and just see if it can be done. And see, for all you naysayers on the Jeffree Star formula, see if I can turn you and let you see how much I love the formula. Now, why do I love the formula? It's a lot of his, especially eyeshadows, they're very pigmented. I just love the pigment. I love the blendability. There's also always like a highlight color in them. Some of the softer, lighter colors pop on me and clients so much better than other palettes, in my opinion. I always struggle with that inner corner highlight, just certain like lighter colors showing up and really making that difference. But I always go to his palettes for that highlight to pop. We're going to see if I can find similar wearable shades and whatnot from his collection. So let's get started. I'm going to give you a little tour of it. The box came like this. Okay, very pretty packaging. You know, the typical Jeffree Star. Now, I will tell you, customer service, so that's starting off with not the best review. It just took a long time. It was like a good 2 weeks. I actually did not get the full collection just because there were some things that I didn't really need. But I got the palette, big palette, and then I got a couple of the liquid eyeshadows. I didn't get all of them. I just got a couple of them that were lighter that I thought I could use because I use the Stila liquid shadows a lot to really make things pop. So I wanted something similar to that idea from him. So I just got a couple of those. So we're going to give those a tour. And then I have on a lot of my base and I've like prepped my eyes and my brows. But I haven't done a lot in the middle, like under my eyes and all, because if there's any fallout. So I went ahead and did all of that because we're going to focus mostly on the eyes and the lips with trying to create a look. But first I'm going to probably do some swatches and all for you and give you a little tour. Is this not beautiful? I just love it. And this is always, you know, the Jeffree Star palettes are always very thick, very heavy, which is good and bad. Like, I love them. They are super solid. They're always so pretty. Like, the packaging is always so nice, luxurious. But on the other hand, it's not very good for travel. It's not very portable. It's gonna be a little hard to put this in my makeup kit, to be honest, because, you know, just see how, like, clunky and heavy that is. But it's beautiful. I do love it. And I just love this, look at that, the little crystal. Okay, here we go, guys. So here it is. I feel like you have a nice range of colors. I feel like so many of the colors are definitely standard what I use in bridal makeup. You've got some neutrals here. You've got some heavier, like if you want to go more burgundy, brown, you know, bronzy makeup. A little bit of pinks over here. You got very bright pink if you want to do more of the drag. And then you've got stuff to make more smoky on the edges. And then your light pops of like the highlight and everything. So pretty much most of the colors it seems like I need. So I like the shade ranges in here. Sometimes I am grabbing 3 different palettes to make one look. So I think this was the idea I was going for with the Wedding Star palette, was to do something that had them all in one, you know. So just a few that we can swatch. I'm gonna swatch that bright pink one for you guys. This is called Mrs. Star. I love it. Is there gonna be a Mrs. Star? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Mr. Star. But anyway, that is some bright pink there. I'm not going to be using that today. I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know. But I'm gonna swatch this one. This is Polyamorous. Interesting. I like that. So that one's more of a shimmer. I mean, you could make a really cool look right there. Right there. That would be pretty. So those are some of your bolder colors, I think. Let me do one that's more on this like burgundy too. First Dance. So you notice everything is labeled like wedding themes. So I love that. I'm just going to like swatch, you know, a few things. I'm probably not going to swatch the entire palette because it's big. Bound Together. So this is like a brown shimmery one. So I'm kind of just going through some of the darker ones at the moment. Let's do a few down here on the smoky side. This is called Tuxedo Black. Till Death Do Us Part. This is more of a black shimmery. We've got Clinking Glasses. This is more silver shimmery, which is perfect. I need, you know, you've got the warm tones and the cool tones in here. So this is great because it's just kind of covering like all the different shades. So this is fabulous because I can do smokies, I can do lights, you know, you name it. So a good standard. All right, so we've got some of the darker or brighter, bolder ones. Let's work a little bit on some of the lighter, more toned down ones. So hors d'oeuvres, just your standard neutral. My cat has something to say about that. Star Vows. Oh, that's really pretty. I love that. See right there, that would make a standard bridal champagne look. Seating Chart. A little more on the tanny orangey. Okay, and then here comes a highlight. This is probably what I would be doing. A lot of pop on the lid and in the inner corner. Right there. How pretty. How pretty. Let it glide on. And we'll test out how much fallout there is. This looks like a lot of fallout right here, I gotta admit. And then I'm gonna do Wedding Rings. That's a really pretty shimmery one there. I like that too, really pretty. So see, I really like those more neutral shades. They're really pretty. Do you see this formula, you guys? I mean, can you tell the formula is very, I already love how it glides on, with the exception of this one that kind of got a little fallout everywhere. Fabulous. I'm running out of arm space. I'm just going to do a couple more. This is just giving you a feel for it. This is called Gold Blooded. This is more of a gold shimmer. Nice, huh? And what am I missing? Flower Girl. Going to be more of like a pink shimmer. Rusty pink. Mauve pink. See, I really love these. I love these formulas. So there is a lot you can do and be subtle, you guys, and it just be beautiful, I think, with this palette. So I love it so far. Cake Topper. And I love you. Is that everything? That's most everything. Okay, I'm gonna do Bridal Beauty, and that's probably good after that. Okay, so lots and lots of nice neutrals, pinks. Very pretty. I think I got most of them. And then we're gonna swatch the 2 liquid eyeshadows that I got. So he had a whole line of them. I can't remember how many there were. I feel like there was at least like 8 of them. This one is Favorite Frosting. So I'm going to swatch it for you. You can see the spoolie like that. I'm out of hand space, guys. Out of hand space. Okay, look at that. Look at that shimmer. So that is gonna pop on the eyes so much. Wow. That might even be more pigmented than the Stila. Probably is. It's Jeffree Star, you know. Okay, and then this one is Bachelorette Party. Love it. There we go. All right. Okay, guys, so here's some of your bolder ones. A little more toned down. What do y'all think? This liquid shadow is definitely super pigmented, but I love some of the shimmers over here. Just that's what screams to me. I am not a matte person, guys. I am a shimmer all the way. So that's what I'm always drawn to. And sorry about the shakiness. My cat is right behind here, like wiggling everything. So y'all always get the cats in my videos. All right. So now that we've had some swatches, let's dig in and start making a look. Actually, scratch that. I did pick up a couple more things with this purchase. They're not part of the Wedding Star collection, but it's just extra ones that I got. The Velvet Trap lipsticks, just a couple of more matte finishes instead of his liquid ones. I just wanted to try them because I haven't really done his lipsticks, mostly because I always knew them for liquid lips, and so I just kind of avoided them. But I was like, you know what? I can just try some of his other ones that I do like. So I wanted to show you those. I'm going to swatch those for you just as a little bonus on here too, real quick. Here's the packaging. I'm not going to comment on what they look like. I mean, it would be a little small though, wouldn't it? But anyway, okay. This one is called I'm Daddy. I just love the name of his daddy. All right, we're going to swatch it like right here. Okay, I'm Daddy. I like that. Kind of a mauve-y, dark mauve-y brownie color. I wanted another like red, so this is Red Rum. Very good. And what I'll do is I'm gonna keep all these on my hands if they don't like rub on my face. And I'm gonna see how they stay on by the end of the video. Maybe wipe them down when we're done and see how durable they are for you. So, okay. So I just wanted to mention those. Now let's dig in and start on a look. I'm trying to decide what look I want. I think, see, I'm so drawn to this, but I do this look all the time. I have another palette that has very similar shades. I think I'm going to try more along the lines of like a pinky, like around this range or this range, and just go for a very subtle like pink and shimmery look. Which is like, I'd like to use everything in the palette, but I don't want to use everything because then it just won't look right. It won't be like a wearable wedding look, I think. So I'm probably just going to choose like maybe 2 or 3 colors out of the palette and then one of these liquid ones to see how it does. Maybe I'll use the highlight as an actual highlight. I don't know. We'll see. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to focus in on like pinkies, pink tones or peach tones. I'm also going to let you guys know I just finished sanitizing like 100 brushes in between clients, including my own, and I just don't feel like getting another one dirty right now and sanitizing again. I have a wedding that I gotta like be ready for, so I don't have time to sanitize again. So I'm just going to use my cheap brushes for this, so don't mind me with some really crappy brushes. Okay, we're going to come in and we're going to use this one right here. This is called Cake Topper, and I'm just going for that pink look. at this point. And I'm going to decide which one I want to go over it. So I'm just going to come in and start kind of doing the arch around the top here. I might even coat the whole lid. We'll see. I do want to find more with these pinks. Like, this is the perfect pink color, I think. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do much. I'm going to do just the tiniest subtle bit of like a little darker, almost halo effect, like on each side here. So it's not just all one shade, but not much because I want it to mostly be pink. And there's not a lot of other like dark pink ones in here. So I'm going to go more with like a little bit of a brown, but I wanted the perfect brown. So we're going to try this Committed. Right here is the name. Committed. And I'm just going to put like the slightest touch right here on the edge. And I probably need a different brush. Okay. I'm going to use this one to kind of like go in and give just a teensy bit of depth here on the outer corner. See how that blends. And I'm going to kind of blend that into the rest of the pink. Okay. Just a touch over here too. And we can always cover it if it's too much. Because I want to do that shimmer mostly on the top. All right, how's that? Okay, my brows, I have a scar and a mole. That is a mole right there. So, my brows are always weird. When you get up close here with my brows, and we'll clean this up with concealer when we're done, so I'm not worrying about perfection. Just kind of want that subtle look. Okay. So I may have gotten it a little too brown, but we're gonna move forward with more pink. I am going to do, I think I'm gonna do the Flower Girl one. Okay, that one right there, that Flower Girl pink shimmer. And I'm just gonna start tapping it right in the middle here, but I may do most of the eye. Yeah, that's not a lot, so. Okay, now I will say the shimmers are the ones that have a little more fallout, but I mean, I love how it just goes right on. Okay, so that's a very, almost peach, don't you think? But I do like it. I think I'm gonna go for that one that is so pretty. I'm just drawn to it, you guys. And that is Star Vowels. That one is like my favorite color out of this whole palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and see how it does if I can just get it on the inner here. And I'm gonna tap around. Yeah, like I said, so the shimmery ones have some fallout, but it's very pretty. I mean, it's gliding on very well. I do feel like it's kind of his typical formula. If you've ever tried Jeffree Star, it is kind of typically how it looks. I may go for the whole, should I go for the whole lid? I don't know. No, but I'm gonna just do it with my fingers a little more so that it really pops. Okay, yeah. Do we want any more? I think I might even cover, it's like, it's almost too brown. I think I just want to make it more pink all the way around. So I'm gonna cover up this brown a little bit with a little more of that shimmer. I decided, sorry if I'm changing my mind what I want to do. I want to do pink, mostly pinky. So that's better. Okay. Okay, it might not even be pink enough. I made it brown. Okay, just kind of coming back in, doing more layers. Now I did get a little bit in my eye, and it does sting a little, but I'm not sure if I know of a formula that doesn't sting. So there's there's a little fallout. You can see it coming down. But again, I like working with his formula. I do. And we'll clean it up. I may do a touch of the Committed down here though, on the bottom. Let's try out, which one do we want to try? Do I want more darker or lighter? I'm going for the darker, I think. But it's not taking, so I'm just going to put it on my finger, you guys. Or I'll put it on a mixing palette in a minute. And that's actually coming out a lot lighter than I thought, which might actually work perfectly on this. Doesn't have that much more pigment than the shimmer already did, I think. Don't y'all think? I just got a little bit underneath. So I'm going to do that cut the cake. This one right here. Okay. See how much that pops. Let's see. Does that pop? Okay, now I'm going to do what I would normally do on clients, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills jet liner. I'm going to come back in with some more of his shadow to let the smoke be more on the bottom, but not up on the top. I do right here. Okay. Just so it's not like completely black, but dark enough to like smoke it out a little bit more. I'm going to try out some very toned down lashes, actually. So these have sort of a natural look. They're actually cosplay lashes. These are from that same brand, Felicia, that I really like and found like some very full glam lashes. And so it's the same ones, but I'm going to try it out and just see. Okay, I got them on. So see, these are very, very, very subtle lashes. Very easy to apply because they have a very light, thin band. So I was just going for that to see if we could pull off somewhat subtle. So that's the point of my challenge here. Okay, and then I need to do my concealer real quick. I didn't do this part because I didn't want the fallout underneath from doing the eyeshadows. So we're going to go through and conceal and then touch up the bronze and blush. And then we'll be ready. And I'll do a little baking. Just kind of set it with setting powder like I would. And then we'll move on to lips after that. Okay, for highlight, you guys, I'm going to try this pink toned highlight from Wet n Wild. I don't know if that's going to show up enough. So if it doesn't, no, that's good. I'm going to need a different brush though, probably. What do we think? Is that good? It's showing up. If I need more, I was thinking about even using the shadows for highlight. So I'm going to do right at the brow bone. Does it show up? All right, let's figure out lips. Since I didn't get any of the liquid lips from the collection, I definitely don't want the red. I don't know. I don't know. This was this color, guys. You think that would work? That might work. We might try this one. So just because I want to try the Jeffree Star one, you know. Where I'm daddy on our wedding day. We'll be ready for the honeymoon. Sorry. All right, let me grab a lip liner with it. I usually like to mix this with a gloss, but I kind of want to see how it's doing like on its own. So I'm going to do it different than I normally do. I'm just going to go ahead and put it straight on, and then we can soften it up with the gloss and mix more together if we want. I love that color. It's actually probably darker than the liner though. So I would need to find a liner. It's actually a little darker than I wanted to go with for these eyes. So I'm going to try to just go ahead and soften it with a very light color gloss. I may try my Arbonne Primrose. Okay, I added a little touch of gloss with it. Yeah, it's a little darker I was thinking, but it still looks good. I do like it with this. It could work all together, to be honest with you. So I think that is close to the final look. I'm going to put on a little touch of finishing powder, spray it down, and then I might do my hair just a little bit or play with it to make myself look a little bit more like a bride and see what you think about this as a bridal look. Okay. Just kind of touching it back up a little. Smooth out those spots. I have the wrong brush for this, but like I said, I am just grasping for straws with my brushes today. Okay. I like it. What do you think? All right, just a minute. We're going to do a little transformation. Here we are. What do you guys think? All right. A little close up. I think it's very wearable. I love the colors. It's maybe just slightly more bronze than I was thinking originally, but I do like how it all came out. So I may have to do another one that's a little more pink. I don't know. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know. Would you wear it? Are you sold yet? I really like it. So I'm a fan. I mean, I like it same as I do a lot of his other palettes. I think it's got a lot of great shades. I think if there was anything negative, all it would be just I wish it would get here quicker, or that he would be available on more sites, because I can never get him on Ulta, Sephora, Amazon. I can find some of his stuff on Amazon, but it's, you know, the old stuff. So maybe accessibility. And then I probably would have wanted a few more of the pink tones, maybe a little more soft pinks, maybe even violets, like a few of those shades. But for the most part, I think it has most everything you would need. A lot of the colors you use in bridal. I think some of those at the top were just stunning. I like the liquid. You know, it's interesting how it performed on my hand versus on my eyes. It's a lot less pigmented on my eyes than on my hand. But, you know, that's part of like the application. Here's the lipstick shades. They were starting to smear. Let's see how easy it is to take them off. You guys are seeing this with me. All of this was for the first time, by the way. Okay, it looks like it wants to stay a lot on there. These are makeup wipes. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get off. So I feel like the formula of the lips are probably going to have a little more staying power. So that's great. Now let's see how easy it is to get off the liquid shadows. Those don't want to go at all. They are staying. So, you know, I mean, and that's just like with like liquid lips. Your liquid ones tend to last longer. Same with the liquid shadows. So that's one of the perks of wearing a liquid shadow to make things pop, as opposed to just the shimmer in your eyeshadow palette, is they're probably going to have more staying power for you and tend to be more pigmented and everything. I'm sold. I like it. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know below. Do you think you could pull off some wearable looks using the Jeffree Star Wedding Star makeup? Would you use this on your wedding day? Or no? Let me know. All right, that about wraps it up, you guys. Thanks so much for coming along and playing with me and checking out the new Jeffree Star Wedding Star palette. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that you don't miss more of these in the future, and I will catch you on the next one.